welcome. I'm Shilpa Ratnam and you're watching the morning news on CNN News 18. Starting off with some good news, in fact, if I may say so, it's some gold news. It is raining medals for India at the Commonwealth Games 2022, especially with our wrestlers dominating the podium on Friday. It's 6 out of 6 medals for India. Bajrang Punia and Deepak Punia won gold medals for 65 kgs and 86 kgs events respectively, while Sakshi Malik stood on top of the podium in the women's 62 kg freestyle event. Anshu Malik also made the nation proud by winning silver in women's freestyle 57 kg event in what was also her maiden appearance in the Commonwealth Games. So it's our wrestlers who have been winning the day for India, and the medal tally is also going up. In 2002, in fact, we had 169 medals. While it's going to be difficult to match up to that tally, India has definitely had a sensational day on Friday, especially in wrestling. Unfortunately, the women's hockey team lost out to Australia, and we also had a heartbreak for Hima Das, who was expected to clinch a gold, if not a place on the podium. And also Manika Batra had an ouster as well from the quarterfinals of the singles event. India was also assured a medal in the men's lawn bowls fours, and today is also going to be a fantastic winning day for India, hopefully. But moving on to some political news coming in.
महंगाई के मुद्दे पे, बेरोजगारी के मुद्दे पे हम यहाँ खड़े हैं।
इनको ये लगता है कि दबाने के बाद, ऐसे अपनी फोर्स दिखाने के बाद हम चुपचाप से समझौता करके बस में बैठ जाएंगे उनके साथ, तो क्यों करें हम?
सारे कांग्रेसी काले कपड़े पहनकर आए थे। प्रच्छन्न रूप से उन्होंने एक संदेश भेजने का प्रयास किया है कि राम जन्मभूमि का जो शिलान्यास हुआ वो, और अब जो भव्य मंदिर बनने जा रहा है, दोनों के साथ हमारा विरोध है।
इस दिवस पर भारत की आस्था को अपमानित करने वाला कांग्रेस के नेताओं का आचरण अत्यंत निंदनीय है। यह राम भक्तों का अपमान है, अयोध्या दिवस का अपमान है।
Congress had organized a nationwide dharna yesterday against Mehengai, but Amit Shah has turned the tables on the party. Shah changed the whole narrative of Congress's Black Friday pan-India protest from against inflation and unemployment to against the Ram Mandir. Now, Amit Shah has claimed that it's not a coincidence that Congress protested on the same days as the Ram Mandir Bhumi Pujan anniversary, and he has added that these protests expose Congress's appeasement politics. Not just Amit Shah, UP CM Yogi Adityanath has also turned the tables on Congress by saying that they've insulted democracy and dishonored Ram Bhakts and completely ignored the Mehengai issue that Congress had raised.
Dharna, detentions, Dangal. The Congress escalated its fight with the centre, holding pan-India protests against rising prices, unemployment and GST hike on essential items. Dressed in black, Congress MPs led by Sonia and Rahul Gandhi gathered on the premises of Parliament and raised slogans. And then began their march towards Rashtrapati Bhavan. At Vijay Chowk, the Congress MPs held a sit-in demonstration, and all of them, including Rahul Gandhi, were detained by the Delhi police.
लोकतंत्र की हत्या हो रही है. Our job is to raise issues of the people like unemployment and prices, and we are doing that. I'm happy to be manhandled.
Outside the AICC headquarters, the crowds kept swelling as more and more protesters gathered. And right in the heart of the drama was Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. She jumped barricades in her march towards Rashtrapati Bhavan and then sat in the middle of the road as a mark of protest. Like her brother, she too was detained by the police.
इनके मंत्री कह रहे हैं इनको महंगाई नहीं दिखती, तो हम पीएम हाउस तक चल के महंगाई दिखाना चाहते हैं, गैस का सिलेंडर दिखाना चाहते हैं, जो आज कोई खरीद नहीं सकता है.
But in a big political twist, Home Minister Amit Shah questioned the timing of Congress's protests, coming as it did on the anniversary of Ram Mandir's Bhumi Pujan.
कांग्रेस ने आज का दिन इसीलिए विरोध के लिए और विशेषकर काले कपड़ों में विरोध के लिए सिलेक्ट किया है कि वो एक शटल मैसेज देना चाहते हैं कि हम राम जन्मभूमि के शिलान्यास का विरोध करते हैं और अपनी तुष्टीकरण की नीति को वो आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं.
Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath accused Congress of insulting Ram Bhakts.
5 अगस्त की तिथि को श्री राम जन्मभूमि मंदिर निर्माण कार्य के शुभारंभ दिवस के दिन, अयोध्या दिवस के दिन राम भक्तों को अपमानित करने वाला कांग्रेस का यह आचरण एक बार फिर जग जाहिर हुआ है.
So was the agenda of Congress's protest the Aam Aadmi's plight, or was it simply appeasement politics?
जो घटना घट रही है ये तो सब देख पा रहे हैं. ये सरकार की ये तानाशाही की एक नजीर आप हिंदुस्तान के लोग देख रहे हैं. हमारा तो मांग ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, हमारा मांग सरकार से ये है कि भाई महंगाई को कम करना चाहिए, लोगों को सुविधा मुहैया कराना चाहिए, जीएसटी को वापस लेना चाहिए. बस यही हमारा मांग है. सारे हिंदुस्तान की आम लोगों की आर्थिक हालत जर्जर होते जा रही है, तो इसके खिलाफ हमें आंदोलन करना ही पड़ेगा, चाहे कितने हमें रुके, जेल भरे, कोई परवाह नहीं हमें.
As Ayodhya marked the second anniversary of the Ram Mandir Bhumi Pujan yesterday, the phase 1 completion of the mandir is expected to be complete by December next year. Following that, the temple will be open for devotees. My colleague Pranshu Mishra reports from the ground zero on the progress in the Ram Mandir construction.
2 years ago, on 5th August 2020, the Prime Minister has laid the foundation stone for the grand Ram temple in Ayodhya, and today you can see the first pictures out here as this massive construction work is going on. In fact, right from the work of laying the foundation stone, which has been completed, today the plinth structure, or the foundation on which the actual temple will actually be constructed, that plinth has also been risen to a significant level, and the saffron flag you see which is fluttering amidst this ongoing construction work is exactly the point where the sanctum sanctorium is being built. Now in June this year, Yogi Adityanath, UP Chief Minister, had performed the puja, thereby marking the construction work of the Garbhagriha or the Sanctum Sanctorium. And today, 2 months down the line, the walls of Sanctum Sanctorium are already being constructed. Now, at the moment, you can see a lot of heavy machinery, big cranes. They are already in action at the particular site. Lot of workers with all the security measures, they are working there, and that's the reason why journalists are not being allowed to go exactly to that point where this construction work is going on. But I'll show you through these pictures, this entire huge site which you see around us is the Ram Janmabhoomi temple area, and this entire temple structure, the 3-story temple structure, would be coming up here. These are all the granite slabs which will be the part of the foundation stone or the structure of the temple, and also the red sandstone that would be used as far as the construction of the main temple is concerned. And I'm also joined by Mr. Anil Mishra, who is one of the trustees here.
मंदिर के निर्माण के काम को एक साथ विचार करके देखा जाए तो 30% से अधिक का निर्माण कार्य पूरा हो गया है, लेकिन अलग अलग खंडों में विचार करके अगर हम देखते हैं तो 2 तारीख को माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जो भूमि पूजन किया था, उसके बाद से हमने न्यू का काम पूरा किया है. उसके बाद उसके प्लिंथ का काम अब लगभग 90% पूर्ण हो चुका है. प्लिंथ के ऊपर सुपर स्ट्रक्चर जिसको हम कहते हैं, बंसी पहाड़पुर के तरासे गए पत्थर का काम बहुत तीव्रता के साथ आगे बढ़ रहा है, जिसको 1 तारीख को उत्तर प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री माननीय योगी आदित्यनाथ जी ने अपने कर कमलों के द्वारा उस शिला को रख के प्रारंभ किया था। आज वो गर्भगृह की शिलाएं बहुत तेजी से लग रही हैं और लगभग वो भी 400 के आसपास शिलाएं लग चुकी हैं और निकट भविष्य में हमने सोचा था कि सितंबर तक ये प्लिंथ का निर्माण पूरा होगा, लेकिन आज वो 90% हो गया है, अर्थात अगस्त में हम प्लिंथ का निर्माण पूरा कर लेंगे। उसके बाद सुपर स्ट्रक्चर का काम बहुत तीव्रता के साथ आगे बढ़ेगा। रॉक टाइप का फाउंडेशन है, उसके ऊपर जो प्लिंथ बन रहा है वो ग्रेनाइट स्टोन के इस 3 बाई 2.5 बाई 5 के स्टोन से विशेष प्रकार के डिजाइन के माध्यम से उसको रखा जा रहा है, जिससे अगर किस प्रकार का जिसको भूकंप रोधी प्लिंथ कह सकते हैं उसके ऊपर सुपर स्ट्रक्चर होगा, जिसके नाते सुपर स्ट्रक्चर कभी प्रभावित नहीं होगा।
I have been here since the first day of working. Our part of work would definitely be when people will start coming in. We'll have Ram Murti Vigraha here. We are planning to do it by December 23. It is again one and a half years right now. And the further part of the Shikhar may continue because that's the longest one which will take. Along with that, we'll have also a Parkota all round that will be around 800 meter long. It is also made out of the same stone. That may take a year later. So in all, the total project is likely to be till December 25, including the peripheral areas.
All right, all eyes today on the vice presidential election. It is Jagdeep Dhankad versus Margaret Alva. Voting will begin at 10 a.m. and will end at 5 p.m. NDA, that's emerged victorious in the recently held presidential polls, is looking at another big win. This as Dhankad is expected to get almost 2/3 of the votes. In case of the opposition candidate, Margaret Alva, TMC remains adamant and will break ranks by boycotting the VP poll. The final result will be announced today at 7 p.m. And with that, let's take a very short break and I'll meet you on the other side. News and updates continue right here on CNN News 18.